What up, people? Got another word of the day, and it's actually a reminder from an earlier post that I did on Psalm 23. I was rereading that psalm again today in my devotional, and verse 2 just really stuck out to me, right? So it says, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." That's verse 1. Verse 2 says, "He makes me to lie down in green pastures, and he leads me beside the still waters." And in my previous video, I shared that the green pastures that the psalmist is talking about is not a full, luscious green field full with grass in abundance. It's actually a mainly sparse field that is barren with small sprigs of grass spaced about. And so when you get to this green pasture, it really is not what you would expect. And so my question again was, God, like, why do you lead us to that barren place to rest? That doesn't make any sense. It seems totally counterintuitive to what I would think a restful place should look like, right? And I heard God say that he lets us rest in those tough and barren places, because if we learn to rest in a place like that, then we would learn to rest anywhere, right? If we could learn to rest in a place where our back is against the wall and we could barely see any provision or anything going right, if we could learn how to find rest in those places, then we'll be set. We'll be set. Then when the good times come and we really do go into a meadow or a pasture that is full with grass, it'll be fine to rest there. But the thing about life is that we all know we don't always get green meadows. So God places us in barren and tough places sometimes so that we can learn how to rest in any circumstances and truly live a life of peace. Because as Christians, we know that peace is not the absence of hardships, it's being able to find peace and rest in God in the midst of those storms. And I also looked up Psalm 23 verse 2 in BibleRef.com. I've referenced that website a lot. It's a website that I like to use to cross-reference stuff in the Bible. So BibleRef.com says on this verse that David writes that the Lord provides rest in green pastures and guides him to still waters. Shepherds in biblical times did not drive their sheep. Instead of pushing the herd from behind, they walked ahead of the flock which followed. The land of Israel did not have plentiful, verdant pasture land except in the rainy season. Shepherds needed to guide their sheep to the green pasture, otherwise the sheep would go hungry. Furthermore, sheep will not drink from a rushing stream, nor will they instinctively seek out clean water. They are prone to drinking whatever is nearby. Let me continue reading. Sorry, that was so weird. Therefore, a good shepherd leads him to calm, clean water. And I was just like, we are sheep. We are sheep. We need God to lead us where we don't know where to go otherwise. Because we think we need the green meadows and that's what we find. But, like, who knows? Maybe we get to the green meadow and we haven't learned how to practice self-control. And so when we get to the green meadow, we just like, grass. And then we just like, nom, 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 like, eat until we full and then we get sick and start throwing up. Like, God knows when we are ready for the abundance. Hey, that was a word. I didn't even plan to say that, but that's a word right there. God knows when we're ready for the green pastures. So if the luscious one that is. So if for now he has you in the more barren place to teach you, one, reliance and dependence on him, but two, how to be satisfied with what he's given you in the moment. Because those sprigs of grass that he's leading you to, trust me, it will feed you, it would nourish you, you would have the strength to go on to the next step and take the next steps, whatever that looks like for you. Right? So trust that God knows when to lead you into your field of luscious green grass. But then, when it says that the sheep don't drink from a rushing stream, nor will they instinctively seek out clean water, that convicted me just now. I didn't even like have a note on that too, but I was just like, I don't instinctively seek out clean water, like what is good for me. Look at what it said in the next line. They are prone to drinking whatever is nearby. That's what she'd do. Like if a puddle of dirty water was right next to it, it would start drinking from that. And that is us. Sometimes like we get tired of waiting and we just like, ooh, water. It don't matter if it's dirty or not. Let me lick it up. Lip, 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 lip. No. Like, but that is like, that's why God is a shepherd and we need to trust him, right? And he knows, he still caters to our preference, right? He knows that we don't want the rushing water, so he would take his time and be a gracious father that he is. He will lead us to the still and clean waters. Isn't that beautiful though? Like, ooh, so much revelation in one verse in Psalm 23. Love the Psalms. But yeah, that's all I have for you today with that one. And word of the day. I should probably, in the future, I have video editing on my list of things to do with YouTube. Feel like it would be cool to add a sound effect here. Word of the day. Dun dun dun. Word of the day. Okay, I'm just being random and silly now, so I'm gonna press stop.